Hey guys, welcome back. This video is all about the why. Why was Andtons created? Why did we put so much work into this? And how is this going to change things in the future? Well, let's dig in a little bit because some of you who are watching this video are looking for a job. And let's be honest, most jobs suck. They're grinding, you're driving to an office or a work location, or maybe you're going to dig holes all day for the next 20, 30 years of your life, and then you'll retire broken and exhausted, only to just then experience life and then realize that, you know what, after working at a company for 30 years, like what our grandparents did, you're not going to be able to retire. So now there are so many more people that are getting jobs as greeters at Walmart and things of that nature, and kudos to them. Thank you for all of you who are still working. But Andtons is trying to solve some of those, let's call them as they are, issues that are out there. So let's go through kind of the thought process, right? How do we create purposeful work? Now, that's an important question because a lot of work is a grind. The reason why 78% of Americans hate their job is because it's not purposeful. How are we going to create purposeful work, right? How do we live a life on purpose? How can we serve God through helping others? How can we work remote? Why is working remote important? Because it gives you the ability to have flex time. It saves you money in your gas, your wear and tear on your vehicle, your time. If you're a $50 an hour employee, right, and it takes you an hour to get to work each way, that's $100 that you're losing every single day. Not to mention probably another, $25 to $50 on gas. Not to mention the wear and tear on your vehicle. Depending on your vehicle, that could be hundreds of dollars a day. Plus, the risk of getting in car accidents and things of that nature while you're driving. Plus, you got to pay for insurance and all that other good stuff, right? So, I digress, went down a rabbit hole there. But it's interesting how so many people will spend a ton of money on driving to work or their car or what have you, but they don't want to pay for a cheap tech package. Anyways, I digress. How do we not geotether, right? So, I was relocated here in Texas. I love Texas. Don't get me wrong. It was a good relo. But all my friends and family were 1,200 miles away. That was tough. So how do we create something that's not geo-tethered, right? How can we be recession-proof? How many of you guys have been laid off? I've been laid off in the past because the market changes, right? How do we become recession-proof, right? How can we make a company, a group, an organization sticky? What does it mean by sticky? Not like honey sticky or whatever, but make people want to come and stick with us for many, many years or decades and make it an enjoyable experience, give lots of recognition, know who the movers and shakers are, right? Let me keep going through our list here, right? We want growth without sacrificing work-life balance. I don't know about you, but when I was a corporate guy and I was climbing the chain at a corporate or a Fortune 50 company, sounds great. I had a lot of great titles. I had hundreds of people that worked for me. But here's the issue. The more I got promoted, the less life I had. And it cost me dearly, my health, my relationships. I still have a little bit of an eye twitch. You see that? So the question becomes, how do we balance without sacrificing, right? How do we balance autonomy and empowering you and also make sure that you're getting the highest comp possible, right? How do we balance health and wellness, not just insurance, right, but preventative? That's so much more important than taking a pill for every ill, I feel like, right? How can we do trust? And how can we accomplish trust and accountability through meaningful relationships here with the team, right? How can we be 100% clear on expectations and make it just not a job? Does that make sense? How can we create a wow experience for our team and also that wow experience for our clients and our business partners, right? How do we get the best out of each of our training modules, right? How can we do things differently than the norm that's out there? How can we provide something more than just like a 401k? Somebody asked me the other day about 401k. Great. You know what? That's important to have. But what about stock options and the ability to invest in our partner businesses too? Do you think Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos are maxing their 401k? Probably not, right? The rich are doing something different than what we are trained to do. Let's copy them. Does that make sense, right? How do we get away from the outdated systems that were the systems of our grandparents, where, you know, they worked for a company for 30 some years and they were supposed to take care of them through retirement, and we realized that doesn't work? How do we evolve into the more purposeful, more meaningful types of occupations, which accomplishing all those questions on the list, right? So if this resonates with you at all, let's jump into the different videos, right? And the question that I want to leave you with as we wrap this video up is, do you want a safe and secure job, or do you want to create a difference in the world today?